Hockey is back. The Columbus River Dragons are on the air. Live on the home of River Dragons Hockey, WRCG. Tonight's game is brought to you by Burger King, Houston Clinic, Texas Roadhouse, Candlewood Suites, Aflac, Window World, Whisperwood Apartments, WTVM, and Swamp Fox Distilling Company. Now, let's head to the broadcast booth for the start of the Burger King pregame show. And join the voice of the River Dragons, Zach DeBozart.
Thank you very much, Brian Thomas. Welcome into the Columbus Civic Center, the River Dragons and the Wolves in the Military Town Battle. And the final one here in Columbus. We'll do two up in Watertown coming up in about a couple of weekends. But obviously got to finish up some business here in West Georgia. The Wolves won 6-4 last night on the back of two third-period goals from Jamie Lucas. We'll recap all of that action, look ahead to tonight's game, take you around a full slate of 10 teams, 5 games in the FPHL tonight. But first, it's time for Inside the Lair. Today our guest is number 12, Yanni Liarakos. He had himself a heck of a game, and he's been on a bit of a tear recently, 6 points in his last 2 games. We catch up with Jan Sauce after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Wiping out on the ice too much? Maybe it's time to get those skates sharpened. And what better place to do it than at the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink. Friendly staff are waiting to assist you with your ice skating needs, whether it's hockey, figure skating, or public skating. Not a skater? That's okay. Swing on by and check out some of the River Dragon souvenirs stocked in our store, 400 4th Street, next to the Civic Center.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
Welcome back to the Burger King pregame show. It's now time for Inside the Lair. Today our guest, last night's third star, number 12, Yanni Liarakos. Yanni, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Yanni, last night we take on the Watertown Wolves. We take them on again tonight. You weren't a Wolf for too long, but obviously you and a good pocket of guys know a lot of them over there. What was it like being on the ice against your former teammates?
It's not bad. It's pretty fun because you just want to not necessarily try harder, but you just want to kind of give it the extra oomph against them.
Well, among the shenanigans last night, it seemed like Anton Lennartson was in the middle of it a little bit with guys like Preston Kugler, Justin Coachman. I mean, you could say what you want about it, but I mean, for the teams being about 20 hours away, it got hot pretty quick last night, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Things escalated pretty fast, but I mean, that's part of the game. Like it's a tough game, and you just got to be able to do it. Last night, we saw you on a line, bouncing around a couple of different places, but you seem to be most effective with Tim Sanapalo and Ivan Bondarenko. Your line combined for about 2 or 3 goals last night. You had one of them, a nice one from the left circle. What did you see on that goal, and what was it like playing with those guys last night? I'll start off with saying how I was playing with them. It's really good playing with them because they're both really patient with the puck. And we can all move the puck really well. And I think being patient and simple with the puck is just the easiest way to play. So as far as that goes, that's that. And my goal, not much.
We cycled it really well down low for about 30 seconds, and we got a couple shots, couple chances. Then the last chance, which was my shot, Ivan worked behind the net, and he found me, and I just saw a little hole, and I just took the chance and shot it.
Does that seem to fit your game, fit your play style, to play with more patient line mates? It seems like you have a patient game yourself too.
Yeah, that's how I like to play. I like to be patient with the puck, attack when you can attack and defend when you have to defend. But for me, patience with the puck is, I think, key.
We're speaking with Yanni Lirakos on Inside the Lair. Inside the Lair, as always, is brought to you by the it's brought to you by the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink. All right, Yanni, Jan Sauce on Instagram, right?
That's right, yeah.
We look ahead to tonight's game. Same opponent, Watertown Wolves. What did you learn from last night's game that perhaps the team needs to adjust to try and take 3 points tonight?
You know what? Both teams are very offensive, and I just think you just got to outchance them and just outwork them in the offensive zone and the D zone. I mean, everything stems from the D zone, and if we can lock down the D zone and go from there, I think we're fine.
Seemed like the first period started really well. We took a 3-2 lead into the locker room. It was 4-4 tie even at the end of 2. What seemed to happen? What adjustments did Watertown make that gave the third period to them?
Honestly, I just think they just got a couple lucky bounces. I mean, I think their fifth goal, it was a chip off the boards, hit a stanchion, it popped in the slot, and they had a guy there. And I mean, you should be able to bury it, which he did.
Yeah, that's hockey, sometimes just happens that way. Well, what are some of the personal goals for you tonight? And then just kind of reiterate, what's the X factor for you and the team to try and take 3 points and get a split this weekend?
Just same thing, patience, simple hockey, and just a full 60 minutes.
All right. Thanks for your time, Yanni. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Yanni Lirakos on Inside the Lair. Stick around. More Burger King pregame show comes up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Our food's not the only thing that's legendary at the Roadhouse. Our fun is too. From our line dancers to our jukebox to our friendly servers, you'll enjoy every second you spend in a Texas Roadhouse. At Texas Roadhouse, our team has an incredible sense of pride in everything we do. Our passion ensures you have a legendary experience every time. Visit your local Texas Roadhouse at 2970 North Lake Parkway in Columbus or call it a to-go order at 706-323-6616.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons and their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build the perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center Burger King pregame show on this Saturday, January 4th, 2020. Well, 2020 started off well for the Watertown Wolves. Both the Wolves and River Dragons only won 2 games out of 9, and because of the way the points fell, Watertown had 7 points the month of December, Columbus had 5. Either way, when you look at it, both teams struggled in the month of December, so you thought it was going to be a very good matchup on Friday night, and it did end up being so. But for the Columbus faithful, it did not end up in their favor. Watertown opened the scoring first at the 4:15 mark of the first period with Kyle Powell knocking in a loose puck in the crease after a Tyler Jurich shot. Tyler Jurich picked up an apple on that. It was one of 5 he would get in the game. By the way, Kyle Powell would leave last night's game with what is being called a facial injury. He caught a puck right to the face after a pass to the middle was deflected by a River Dragons defender, and there was just no time to react with the speed that it came in and got him up high. We're not expecting Powell to be in this game from what we've heard with the Watertown coaching staff. When we get the starting lineups and overall rosters, we will confirm that for you. But Powell did score 1-0, gave Watertown a lead. I erroneously said in the third period that Watertown took their first lead of the game. That was incorrect, and I apologize to the Wolves fans who were listening last night. Columbus would get a lead, though, in the first. 2 goals, a minute and 25 seconds apart. Ivan Bondarenko and Jake Krupp, both on similar backdoor plays, though Bondarenko tapped in on the goal line after Santa Paula was the one who was fed backdoor, had the double clutch, still got it through Pominville, leaked it through, and Bondarenko tapped it in for the goal. Then Joseph Devaney with his first of 2 power play goals, a clean shot from the right circle, made it 2-2. Columbus took the lead before the break, though. CJ Hayes shorthanded with an assist from Yanni Liarakos, you just heard from on Inside the Lair. Columbus would score again in the second period to make it 4-2. This time Liarakos got a goal of his own. He told you how it went through, but however, after that, Watertown picked up 4 straight to end the game, 2 in the second. Joseph Devaney's second power play tally, and then it was the brothers Desjardins that were combining. Dallas fed Michael in the slot, and Michael went low glove on Rutledge. Then 2 Watertown goals from Jamie Lucas in the third sealed the win, and that's how the Wolves won 6-4 last night. They start their 2020 on the right stretch and kept up with the Danbury hat tricks that they find themselves, I believe it's 6 points back from now. I'll check that at the break. I don't have those notes in front of me. I have the Western Division, not the East. But Danbury defeated Carolina last night, so Watertown with their 3 points kept up with the hat tricks. River Dragons appreciate the hat tricks defeating the Thunderbirds, keeping the West Division at least somewhat competitive, I guess, with the tear that the Thunderbirds started on for the year. But River Dragons could not take points and fell a few points back of Port Huron, who won last night. And by the way, Battle Creek Rumblebees also won too. They're within 20 of the River Dragons as we stand right now here in January. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Around the FPHL is next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Spirits as smooth as the blues. Swamp Fox Distilling Company is now open for tours and tastings 6 days a week. The best damn spirits in the world. Right here in Buena Vista, Georgia. Only 30 minutes from Columbus. Visit our website to book your tour today. SwampFoxDistillingCo.com.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Looking to show your River Dragons pride? Show it off loud and proud with some awesome merch from the River Dragons team store. Open every game day at the Columbus Civic Center or available 9 to 5 at the River Dragons offices at 400 4th Street in Columbus. Everything from t-shirts and pullovers to hats and cowbells, with new merchandise coming in all the time. Can't get to a game or to the office? No problem. Ordering also available at rdragons.com/merchandise 24/7.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guarantee on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
Hey, look, my baby.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center Burger King pregame show as we're getting ready to go for the River Dragons and Wolves part 2 of a 2-game set this weekend. Wolves won 6-4 last night. Told you all about it just a segment ago. I want to thank you for listening in as part of your Saturday night, wherever you might be in the West Georgia area, maybe in the country, maybe even outside of it. YouTube obviously goes without, outside of the country. We've seen a couple of fans from Canada, the UK, all sorts of different pockets of Europe. So thank you for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in, as we get ready for tonight's game. 6:05 puck drop here in Columbus, and the rest of the FPHL is on Around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. 6:30 will be the next puck drop after us. The Mentor Icebreakers hosting the Danville Dashers. Mentor won last night in Danville 4-2, so this is the reverse end of a home and home. The Elmira Enforcers hosting the Battle Creek Rumblebees. Battle Creek got one. Will they get another? Be interesting to see if Battle Creek could sweep Elmira on the road, and that would, I think, split the season series. I don't think they play each other anymore after that. Elmira obviously swept Battle Creek near the holiday portion of the schedule. Delaware Thunder at the Port Huron Prowlers for another game, and Carolina is at Danbury. Port Huron puck drop at 7:30. Danbury puck drop is 8:30 East, 7:30 Central. But remember, those are the neutral site games in Bloomington, Illinois. And while the Thunderbirds are in control of the TV stream side of things, so you'd have to find that on the Thunderbirds YouTube channel from what I've been told. Danbury is technically the home team for this one, so we'll have less change. A little bit goofy, I know, but sometimes that's how neutral site games go. That's Around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Southern Hockey Scoreboard, we've got the SPHL with all 10 teams in action. Roanoke's at Fayetteville, for what's sure to be a packed Crown Coliseum. Fayetteville had their Operation Sellout tonight, and I think they had a pre-sale of about 5,000 to fill their lower bowl. Of course, the Crown Coliseum can hold 10,000, but they block off the upper bowl for marksman games. 7:35 puck drop in Knoxville as they host the Evansville Thunderbolts. 8 o'clock East, 7 o'clock Central in Birmingham, where they host Peoria. Huntsville also hosting Quad City at that same time. And 8:05 East, 7:05 Central, Pensacola is hosting Macon. Over on the ECHL side of things, the Atlanta Gladiators, they start up a brutal stretch of schedule. 6 games in 8 days, and it starts up with the Gladiators hosting the Norfolk Admirals. That game, we're taking a look for it, should drop puck pretty soon. I think it's in the 7 o'clock hour as we scroll through ECHL.com, and we find 7:05, Norfolk at Atlanta. And then on the NHL side of things, we saw the Hurricanes fall last night to the Washington Capitals. Tough one for them there, and what was just a 2-game slate in the NHL. Kind of a rarely quiet Friday night, if you were. Saturday, obviously, you expect to be a lot busier, and it is. Just going down the list, the Lightning are at the Senators, 7 o'clock. Predators at the Kings, 10:30. And the Hurricanes do not play a back-to-back. So 2 teams to follow on the Southern Hockey Scoreboard tonight. Let's take a break. When we come back, starting lineups and Leaf Guard goaltending matchup coming up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
In a country hungry for unity, the $5 cheeseburger and fries from TGI Fridays is here. So let's come together for America's favorite meal and become one nation under cheeseburger. Our tasty signature cheeseburger and fries for $5, all day, all night for a limited time at TGI Fridays. Your local TGI Fridays is at 3116 Adams Farm Drive, just off Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus. Open until midnight or later, 7 days a week.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
I don't wanna live for nothing, just wanna be something.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center Burger King pregame show on this Saturday, January 4th, 2020. Thanks for listening in on the River Dragons Broadcast Network, the Columbus River Dragons YouTube page. We just recently hit over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all of you that have, and if you haven't, why not? Subscribe, hit the bell right now. You'll be notified every time we put out new content and every time we go live for our home game streams. Chats with Boom Boom, game highlights, and more right here on the River Dragons YouTube page. Heck, follow us across all our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Liz over on the other side is telling me to pump the Twitter for us, so she's running the Twitter feed tonight. Twitter and Instagram at @C_River Dragons. Facebook, same as YouTube, Columbus River Dragons. Starting lineups in your Leaf Guard goaltending matchup tonight. First on the Leaf Guard goaltending matchup, Jeremy Pominville returns to the net for Watertown with a 10-8-1 record, 914 save percentage, and a 3.29 goals against. We talked with McLean a little bit, and we asked him, if you were going to pull Pominville after the fourth goal, why did you wait 3 minutes to be around the midway mark? Kind of gave us a coy smile, just said he had an inkling. Well, I guess you call that one coach's intuition. So despite Harvey picking up the 22-save half shutout, we'll call it, Pominville gets the start tonight for the Wolves. Over for the River Dragons, they'll get their first look at number 33, Cody Karpinski. Karpinski, a Chicago, Illinois native. He's been a journeyman in this league. He won the 2018 Commissioner's Cup with the Watertown Wolves, his former team here. But so far this year, he's played one game with Delaware. It was not a good outing for him, unfortunately. 0-1, 8.67 save percentage, 6.12 goals against. Obviously, those numbers skewed with only 59 minutes under his belt in the FPHL, I should say, so far this season. So there's your Leaf Guard goaltending matchup tonight. Karpinski versus Pominville. Leaf Guard, they protect gutters like goaltenders protect nets. Starting five for Watertown in front of Pominville. That will feature number 5, Preston Kugler, number 7, Justin Coachman. Coachman and Evans were both ejected out of last night's game for leaving the players' bench, but after some review, was ruled not to give them any more suspensions than they needed to. Plus, that fracas happened literally right between the benches, so they might have been just reaching in anyways. So, Coachman and Kugler, the starting D pair for Watertown. In the forward line, the brothers Desjardins are in on it, Michael and Dallas, and then Marvin Powell, their line mate out of Jackson, Mississippi, and the former Columbus River Dragon expansion pick. The River Dragons starting lineup tonight on defense. You'll see number 18, Jake Howie, and a new kid into the number 31, Todd Potempa. Potempa is a relative unknown, played some junior hockey up in Alberta in the HJHL. He's from Chicago, same as Karpinski and Rutledge, and you won't miss him on the ice, trust us. He's 6'9". That's Zdeno Chara levels of height. So when you see big number 31 out there, that's Todd Potempa, the new guy on the block for the River Dragons. The forward line to start for Columbus, number 8, MJ Graham, number 14, Chase Follis, and number 22, Jay Krupp. That's your starting lineups for tonight. Let's take another break. When we come back, we conclude tonight's Burger King pregame show after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support and set the stage for a healthy, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
When I fool you once, fool you twice, like a
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, the Wolves are on the ice, and the River Dragons are just about to be announced here at the Civic Center. Quickly, your starting lineups one more time for you for the River Dragons. They put in net number 33, Cody Karpinski, a defensive pairing of Jake Howie and Todd Potempa. Again, Potempa is going to be hard to miss, 6'9", and we were told that's without skates. Number 22, Jay Krupp. Number 14, Chase Follis. Number 8, MJ Graham. Those are your starting forwards for the River Dragons. Over on the other side for Watertown, Pominville's in net. That's your Leaf Guard goaltending matchup tonight. Pominville versus Karpinski. Kugler and Coachman on defense. And the brothers Desjardins and Powell are the forwards for Watertown. Quickly, the scratches. Columbus scratch Nick Wright, Edgars Ozelinch, and Levi Lind. Zach Pease will also not appear in this game. He was called up this morning to the Knoxville Ice Bears. Watertown, you could scratch Dylan Hill, Lane King, Little, Tyler Prendergast, all who did not make the trip, but Kyle Powell is also scratched from this. So Watertown playing with a rather short bench tonight without Powell, and I think without one other that isn't in the lineup tonight. I'll get you that a little bit later on, but it's a short bench for Watertown. They're going to have to compete with a tough River Dragons team who are hungry in their teal jersey tonight. Let's take a break. When we come back, here comes the Aflac first period on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Burger King pregame show on WRCG. The call of the game is just moments away after we pause for a short break on the River Dragons broadcast network.
Your home for the Columbus River Dragons, WRCG Columbus and W221 V Columbus 92.1 FM.
Columbus Diagnostic Center, the area's clear choice for diagnostic imaging. Side features the area's first and only 3T MRI, the most powerful MRI available, and our new 64-slice CT scanner, cutting-edge imaging that's available at both locations. For over 30 years, patient comfort, lower costs, and uncompromising dedication remain our top priority. Clearer results for a more accurate diagnosis. Columbus Diagnostic Center, North. Technology with a human touch.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guarantee on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons and their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build the perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Hello. My name is John.
time for River Dragons hockey. Tonight's game is brought to you by Houston Clinic, Aflac, Burger King, B&B Beverage Company, West Georgia Oral and Facial Surgery, Victoryland Casino, Candlewood Suites, WLTZ NBC 38, Interstate National Truck and Trailer, CDC Cypress Partners, Vaporville, Buffalo Rock, Pepsi Cola, Golden Corral, Broadway and Associates, and BMB Broadcasting. Now, let's start the game with the voice of River Dragons hockey, Zach DeBozart.
Good evening, hockey fans. It's hockey time on the Chattahoochee as the River Dragons and Wolves get ready for their rematch on a Saturday night. Columbus rocking the third jerseys. Their teal look tonight with the black secondaries and pants, red stripe on the pants. They're going to go left to right across your radio dial in the Aflac first period. On Superhero Night, Chase Follis and Marvin Powell taking the opening puck drop with Supergirl, Captain America, and Batwoman. Over on the Watertown side of things, they're in those same jerseys, those silver gray looks, black secondaries, black pants, blue helmets and numbers. They're going to go right to left. Pominville in the crease to our right, Karpinski over in the crease to our left. Opening puck drops are done, and we are just about ready to get going here at the Civic Center. River Dragons trying to break a 3-game losing streak, get their first win of 2020. Watertown trying to sweep in this first ever weekend series of the Military Town Battle. And we get our first look on the ice at number 31, Todd Potempa. Even from up here, he's a big cat, 6'9", and that was not even on skates, according to ownership and the head coach, Jerome Beachard. Oh boy, it's going to be fun to watch him play on the back end, and a little bit of a contrast with Jake Howie, who I believe was caught at 5'8". That's about a foot in difference. Dallas v. MJ Graham on the draw, and we're underway here at the Civic Center. Aflac first period begins with Watertown winning the opening draw. Dallas through the middle, gains the red, flips that one in. Karpinski had to stop it side of the net, and he'll glove it there. And he'll take a whistle. 13 seconds gone in the first period, no score. Karpinski's already touched the puck. That's probably good for a backup netminder who hasn't seen too much action. Again, only one game so far this season, and that was with the Delaware Thunder, where he played 59 minutes, and he had to get pulled near the last minute for Delaware to try a rush. Shot from the right, save again